It's story time, it's story time, it's story time. Come on over, sit right down, it's story time. It's story time, it's story time, it's story time. Come on over, sit right down, it's story time. 1, 2, 3, freeze. Look, listen, shh. This story is called Sam Helps Recycle by Judith Bauer Stamper. And on the back, let's see, who do we think Sam is in this story? Yeah, he's a dog. This is a story about a dog. It says, "Oh no, Sam, the family dog, is eager to help with the recycling, but he's worried when he spies his beloved old food bowl perched on top of a pile. Where will it go?" Follow along with Sam as he traces his bowl's journey to the recycling center. So in this story, we'll get a little look at the recycling center. Sam Helps Recycle by Judith Bauer Stamper. Woof! Hi, my name is Sam. I'm helping Maya and her mom recycle our trash. I hear Maya calling me now. And we see the recycling symbol on the recycling bin, some newspapers, some plastic bottles. Oh look, they even have a recycling symbol around the page number. Some of our trash goes into garbage cans, but the rest goes into recycling bins. Maya has a big stack of newspapers ready. Wait a minute, I have to get the one that I hid behind the bushes. I'll add it to the stack. Cans and glass bottles are next. We put them in a separate bin. Hey, are they throwing away my food? No, it's okay. These cans are already empty. Plastic goes into the last bin. I run to get a bottle I left in the yard. I don't want to litter. But when I come back, I find my food bowl is in the recycling bin. Why are they throwing my bowl away? And take a look at his bowl. Why do you think they're getting rid of it at this point? It's all broken up. Before I can save my bowl, Maya calls me to get into the car. She says we're going to the recycling center. We're also bringing old batteries and unused paint. It is not safe to keep them around. In some towns, sanitation workers pick up the trash on one day and recycling bins on another day. But where we live, we do the recycling ourselves. There's the sanitation worker loading the truck. Maya's mom says that each person in the United States produces more than 4 pounds of garbage a day. That's more than 60,000 truckloads of trash. Where does it all go? Oh my. We drive by a huge landfill. My nose can smell it a mile away. Maya's mom tells us that a landfill is a deep hole dug into the ground. It has a lining of clay and plastic at the bottom that helps keep the rotting garbage from leaking into the groundwater. And they have big bulldozers here packing the garbage down. So when we don't recycle stuff, it winds up here. And look at that mess. I've heard Maya say that there's just too much trash to put in landfills. That's why we have to recycle paper, plastic, cans, and bottles. All these things can be reused and turned into new things. At the recycling center, I watch while some people put their newspapers into a big container. Then Maya and her mom dump their newspapers too. So here's some other kids at the recycling center. This looks like somebody who maybe works there. And they're learning about the different materials. And you can see they're putting them all in different places. They're sorting the materials. A sanitation worker comes over to pet me. He tells Maya that recycling paper saves lots of trees and lots of energy too. He explains that our recycled paper gets packed into big bales that go to a paper recycling factory. At the factory, the old paper is turned into pulp. Then it goes through a machine that turns out miles of new paper every day. So here we see all the old paper. Look at how much that is. And it gets all mashed up and mixed up, and then they flatten it back out and dry it out, and they make brand new paper out of all that old paper. Next, Maya's mom adds our bottles and cans to a big pile. A front-end loader scoops them up and dumps them into the back of a truck. It makes a horrible racket. I wish I could cover my ears. The worker says that the bottles and cans will go to a sorting facility that separates the glass and the metal. Then they go to separate factories to be recycled. So here's somebody helping as the bottles go through the machine and get sorted. Ooh, at this factory, the glass bottles are crushed and melted into a liquid. Then the liquid glass is poured into molds to make new bottles and other products. So your old glass sauce jars could maybe become a new glass sauce jar or something else. The cans are taken to a different place. Before they leave the sorting center, though, they are crushed into bales. Then they are taken to a factory that recycles metal. Recycled cans are made into new cans that can be recycled all over again. So those old pet food cans we saw at the beginning could be turned into new pet food cans. Again and again and again. What a way to save trash from winding up in the landfill. Oh, I see Sam's bowl. Maya's mom unloads the plastic last. I see my food bowl sitting on top of the pile. The worker tells us that plastic bottles take up a lot of space. In some landfills, they may never decompose or waste away. That's why it's really important to recycle plastic. He says that the plastic is sent from the recycling center to a factory. First, the plastic is cleaned, then it is chopped up into little pieces, and finally it is melted down and made into new plastic products. Oh, check out what I see by Sam. On our way home, I worry about my bowl, but I still feel good about recycling. When I go into the house, I get a great surprise. Maya shows me my new red bowl. She points out the recycling symbol on the side as she fills it with food. Maybe his new bowl was made from old recycled bowls. It has a symbol on it to let us know it's made from recycled materials and can be recycled again. While I'm eating, Maya and her mom talk about other recycled products. Maya's notebook comes from recycled paper. Can you see the symbol on there? Some clothes are even made from recycled plastic, and even some playground surfaces are made from old tennis shoes and rubber tires. That's like the flooring that we have on our playground at school. After I finish my food, I head straight to my doggy bed for a nap. Recycling is a lot of work, but it's worth it. The end.